So here we are. I've got a brand new setup. This is one of my favorite rods. This is the Kastking Speed Demon Pro drop shot rod. We're getting ready for the season, and I'm going to pair it up with a reel I'm really falling in love with. This is the Mega Jaws Elite, and where I use the Speed Demon Pro a lot, I'm finding out when I'm fishing, if I'm fishing a swim bait slow and I want to reel slow, the Speed Demon Elite's a little hard for me to slow down too much, but this reel's a slower gear ratio, so I'm able to do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spool this thing up with some Kastking 13X finesse braid. And what this is a 150-yard spool, and that's plenty of line for freshwater fishing, for fishing lakes and all that. First thing I do, I put a little label on here. I love these little stickers that just tell me 15 pound, so I know that I'm putting 15-pound braid on here. So make sure the bail's open, first and foremost. So you can do this a lot of different ways. You can make a little loop. What I like to do is I just tie an actual uni knot. The biggest thing is you want to do is when you tie something onto your spool is you don't want it to slip on your spool. So see, and that's kind of spinning on there. So here's what I'm going to do. So here it is. The whole key is when you cinch a knot down there, you don't want it to slip. So I got these little needle nose and they work great, is I can cinch that down on there, and now you can see it won't slip. So we're just going to take that like so. Now we are ready to reel this on. So I can see it's coming right down to the end of the spool, and this spool's about full. So there it is. That's about perfect right there. As you can see, there's just maybe a 1/16 inch of a gap where your braid is off the reel. You got to be very careful if you do that with mono or fluorocarbon, because it will coil off of there. It's not as important with braid. If you do find out you put a little too much on there, it's easy to just take 10, 20 feet off at a time and get to the right amount on the spool. But as you can see, this reel holds perfectly about 150 yards of the Kastking 13X finesse braid. So there it is. Now we just got to tie us a leader on and we're ready to fish.